I know it seems completely unrealistic to feed a family of 5 or 6 for only $200 a month. However, I did that last month, and I wanted to take you with me in today's video to show you step by step how I am doing it. It's not a scam, it's not a trick, this is real. So let me kick it off by saying this is a version of a cook from your pantry, cook from your freezer challenge. However, I did stock up everything that I have at about $400 a month. I have shown all those grocery hauls and how I do that over the last 2 years on my channel. I'll leave some of those videos down below for you. But today, we're starting at the beginning. I'm starting with this whole week. I don't want to go to the grocery store. Maybe I need a couple of things, but I'm gonna try and be as creative as possible to feed my family with what I already have. I'm gonna take you with me, show you the entire thought process. If you implement some of these tips, the method, I know you can save money on your grocery bill as well, while also cleaning out some of the stockpile you may have lying around. To start with, you need to pick a section of your kitchen. This is my pantry. You could also choose the refrigerator. You could choose the freezer, and you're gonna open it. It's that simple. You're gonna open it and you're gonna have a piece of paper and a pencil. If you want my meal planning and grocery shopping printable, I'll leave that down below for you. It's totally free, it's just 1 page. So I take an inventory, not even a full inventory. I look and I try to gain inspiration here before like checking out Pinterest or looking at a cookbook or something like that. I realize this pantry looks disorganized to the untrained eye, but I know where everything is. Is that shocking to you?
That's very shocking.
I like to cook, so I have a lot of ingredients. However, there are some things I want to make sure I use up before I go shopping again. My first run through, I'm going to pick out the easy meals, the ones I know everybody likes, easy to make, and obvious. Boom, dinner. Here we go. Zatarain's dirty rice. For each box of these, they're suggesting to use 1 pound of meat of your choice. I've cooked with these before. These taste really good. It's easy to add shrimp or chicken or sausage or whatever it is that you have, and 2 of them feeds my family nicely. I'm pulling these out. I know I have chicken in the freezer and I know I have sausage in the freezer. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no vegetables, there's no salad. You're totally right. So if you happen to have like a can of veggies that you want to use up, or a can of frozen veggies that you want to use up, I would also write that down as well. You could take a quick look in your fridge. I believe I have some lettuce, a couple of salad fixins, so I could make an easy salad to go on the side, no sweat. Now, here's the next part. I like to have a use it up bin or like dinner ingredient bin. This one's a little small, but it'll work for this demo. So I'm gonna have a designated spot on my kitchen counter, in my fridge, or in the pantry for this week's dinner ingredients. So they don't get lost, so I don't forget about them. This is my day 1 meal in my use it up bin. When I was in Seattle recently at Pike's Place, they had these really crazy flavored homemade noodles. So I have this hickory smoked bacon flavored pasta, and the guy said it would work really well for homemade mac and cheese. You know what goes really well with homemade mac and cheese? I knew I had this seasoned pulled pork in the freezer. Like, it's already cooked, it's ready to go. And sometimes I don't want a pulled pork sandwich, but you kind of mix it in to some homemade mac and cheese, and that's your whole meal. Oh my gosh. Again, add some veggies on the side, boom, done. And while I was in the freezer getting out the pulled pork, I saw some other stuff. Clearance naan for the win. Oh my gosh, clearance naan is a sign that we have to have homemade pizza. It's homemade pizza sign. You could put literally anything on this. I always keep jarred pizza sauce around, so I made sure to pull out the mozzarella cheese as well. Pizza on the menu. And if you've never tried pulled pork on pizza, you should. It's amazing. Brisket pizza, yes. Pineapple on pizza or no? Let me know down below. And then once I get rolling, the inspiration just hits me over and over and over again. Also in the freezer, at the very bottom, I don't know how long this has been in there. I have to make gumbo with this shrimp. Ideally, I would have raw shrimp. I think I purchased the cooked one by accident. I didn't mean to do that. The raw one would be better. But gumbo needs to go on my list. And here's what I know about the gumbo is I don't have everything to make this. So I'm gonna need peppers. So peppers goes on my shopping list. I'm all out of bay leaves, so I will add bay leaves to my shopping list. I'm probably gonna need onion and celery. So now I've started making a grocery shopping list to supplement what I already have for my meal plan for the week. That's 4 dinners already. Normally I only plan about 5, because we have 2 nights of leftovers or people are gone. Maybe I'll be crazy and make 6 this week, who knows? I found this ground beef. This ground beef is so old. I think this is from 2021. And it occurred to me that I hadn't made meatloaf in a year. Like the bacon cheeseburger meatloaf. I have bacon, I have the cheddar cheese. I probably need breadcrumbs. Mashed potatoes is a must. And let's add broccoli. I know I don't have broccoli, so broccoli goes on my list. Okay, the last thing I noticed in my freezer, this is embarrassing. I don't even remember when I bought this, but I do know that this grilled up, served kind of on top of or alongside a big salad, is an amazing dinner. So all I need to make this one is salad ingredients. So now I have my meal plan for 6 dinners for the entire week and a loose grocery list. Now that I'm here and I have my dinner plans, I'll do a quick check on, do I have everything I need for breakfast? What do you normally have for breakfast? Eggs, toast, cereal, oatmeal, whatever it is, do you have those items? I do, so I don't need to write those down. I'm also gonna be checking lunch fixings. Do I have bread, peanut butter, jam, deli meat, cheese? Again, I already have all of those, so I'm not adding them to my list. Maybe you would add some to your list. The third thing is, what items do we always use that always need to be checked on? This is gonna be milk, eggs. I'm a little low on milk. And then any snacks that you guys like to do normally. This is gonna be like your fruit, your string cheese, your yogurts, that sort of thing. I'm pretty much set on all of those except for fruit. Apples and bananas. By going through everything that I have come up with a dinner meal plan for the entire week, basically utilizing what I already own. I've double checked breakfasts, lunches, snack foods, and always buys like milk, eggs, bread, that kind of thing. You might wanna do one quick check to see if you are out of batteries, laundry soap, dish soap, deodorant. Since you're gonna be shopping anyway, you can add that under a personal care list or household. So now that I have my game plan, I know what I have and what I need. It's time to shop and see what I'm going to spend. In case you're wondering, technically I have 5 living in my house, but I have been feeding my mom a lot. My mom lives alone by herself. She is single. So if you are like that or know someone like that, it's really annoying to cook for one. So oftentimes I'll dish up several servings and give it to her or invite her over. So I am technically still feeding 6 people. Let's see what I'm spending for the week to feed 6 people while also cleaning out what I already have. But before we jump into this, I wanted to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, BetterHelp. Let me tell you about them real quick. BetterHelp makes starting therapy easier and a lot less intimidating for a lot of people. You can utilize phone calls, video chats, messaging. You can talk to a therapist without ever leaving your house. It's one of my favorite things about it. I personally love the video chat, and I can schedule it according to what works best for me, and I don't have to drive anywhere. It's so convenient. To get started, you fill out a questionnaire that asks you what kind of things you're having a hard time with, what type of therapist you would like, and then they match you with one of over 30,000 qualified therapists in their network based on your needs, preferences, and location. You can join over 4 million people that have used BetterHelp to start living a healthier, happier life. All you have to do is click on betterhelp.com/frugalfit. It's the first link down in the doobly-doo below. You can schedule therapy sessions at any time that's convenient for you. And usually you'll get matched within the first 48 hours. And if you find that your therapist really isn't a good fit for you, you can switch. No questions asked, no problems at all. If you want to try it out, clicking the link below does support my channel, and it will also give you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. So you can connect with a therapist that works for you. First link down below, it's betterhelp.com/frugalfit. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the rest of the food. I did a very quick scan of my fridge, my salad drawer, just to make sure I wasn't overbuying things that I had on my list. And I found out that I had 2 gallons of milk in my garage fridge. So I crossed milk off of my list. I also noticed I already had celery in my crisper drawer. So I crossed celery off of my list as well. So I put down in my Walmart order only the things we talked about in this video for my meal plan for the entire week. The whole week, breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks, for my family of 6. And my total came out to $25. $25.75. Now here's the key. If you're going to do this, you don't do any other shopping. You don't go into the store and wander around looking for the deals. You definitely don't go to Costco. You definitely don't go to Dollar Tree because you're gonna forget what your whole goals are and walk out with like $50 worth of Dollar Tree products. This is why I like doing this in a Walmart pickup, because I can enter in the things I need. I don't go in the store. I'm not tempted. I stick to my list, and I've only spent $25 for the entire week to feed my family. Now, if I continue this process for an entire month, now I highly doubt I'll be at $25 every week, but I'm well under $200 for the entire month for my family using this method. And I think if you try it, you could also do this. What do you normally spend on groceries? How low could you get your groceries in the span of 1 month? And what else can you do with all of that money? I've been doing this method of stocking up and then cooking out of my pantry for 20 years. I promise you it works. I even made a workbook teaching you guys my top 10 grocery store shopping hacks to save a ton on your groceries. It's only a couple of dollars. It's my best tips. If you try all of them, you'll save hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single month. I will leave that link down in the description box, as well as that link from BetterHelp. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.